In this video, we're going to talk about two new handle options, our Nato Handle Plus V2 and our Top Handle V2, which we'll look at later. The Nato Handle Plus V2 kit includes a Nato Airy Rail 70mm, which is a new version of our Nato rail, which has a safety pin on one end and an Airy standard accessory mount on the other. The slot accommodates two screws up to 42mm apart or 1.67 inches. To install it on the camera, we'll take our two screws and align them with two holes on top of the camera body or top plate. And we'll tighten them into place. To install, push the safety pin down and slide into position. Then lock the thumb screw to keep it in place. The handle features a shoe mount on the front and back for attaching on-camera lights and microphones, and a 15mm opening on the side for attaching our Uvf Mount V2. It also features 1/4, 20, and 3/8 mounting points, as well as the Airy standard accessory mount in several places. You can also rotate the handle by unlocking the side thumb screw and turn to a new position. You can hear that there's a mechanism in the handle to tell us when we reach the correct spot. Now we can lock the thumb screw to keep it in place. For cameras with a screw pattern that's on the lens axis, like the Ursa Mini, which we have here, we can install the Nato rail front to back. So we'll take our two screws and align them with the holes on the Ursa Mini and tighten them into position. Next, we've aligned the Nato clamp to be front to back on the Nato Handle Plus. Now you can push down and slide into position and lock the thumb screw. Now we have a top handle that's quick release on top of the Ursa Mini directly. The Top Handle V2 shares a lot of the same features as the Nato Handle V2, but it bolts onto the camera or top plate directly, using a center screw channel and a side screw channel. It can accommodate two screws up to 2 inches apart or about 50mm. And the center screw channel can accommodate two screws up to 27mm apart, which is just over an inch. To install the handle, we'll align the screw channel with two screws on the top plate, and then we'll drop them into place. And then we can add the third screw and the center screw channel for additional stability. Just like the Nato Handle V2, the Top Handle V2 features two shoe mounts for attaching on-camera lights and microphones, 1/4, 20, and 3/8 mounting points, as well as the Airy standard accessory mount, the side 15mm opening for attaching our Uvf Mount V2, and this version bolts into place so it does not rotate, but you can flip it around by unscrewing the screws and repositioning. These products are all available in our store now.